als gasten transgenders. Dat gaat echt om het gevoel wat je van binnen hebt.
Ja, en dat gevoel...
Hello good people, my name is Miatta Sandy. If it's your first time here, you're very much welcome. Before I get started with this video, I do want to say viewers' discretion is advised because this is a very disturbing video, to say the least. It is a new show that's happening in the Netherlands where they're having the first trailer of the show that they want to showcase. And the show pretty much consists of adults, transgenders, who get naked in front of kids. I'm talking about 11-year-olds, 12-year-olds. Yeah, and they explain to them why they want to be transgenders, why they deformed their bodies to be what they feel like they really are. Alright, let's get started.
Welkom bij Gewoon Bloot. In Gewoon Bloot gaan volwassen mensen geheel uit de kleren, zodat wij er wat van kunnen leren. Deze kinderen uit groep 7 en 8 mogen aan hen alles vragen over hun blote lichaam. En vandaag hebben we als gasten transgenders. Dat gaat echt om het gevoel wat je van binnen hebt.
Ja, en dat gevoel, dat kan je gewoon hebben, maar daar kan je ook iets mee doen. Zoals ik ook een operatie heb gedaan. Maar je kan ook transgender zijn en geen operaties ondergaan.
Zie heb ik wel wat in mijn broek, maar ik heb nog steeds een vulva. En daar voel ik me niet prettig bij. En vandaar dat ik dan poseer in mijn boxer met mijn pekker erin.
Vaginaplastie.
En wat betekent dat?
Dat je dus zeg maar van het mannengeslacht, je laat het dus ombouwen naar het vrouwelijk geslacht.
Op het eerste moment denk je, huh? En op het tweede moment denk je, oh, het is eigenlijk best normaal. Ja, eigenlijk gewoon heel normaal.
Dus het is niet alleen per se alleen man en vrouw. Daartussen zit gewoon ontzettend veel. Nadat je een operatie hebt gehad. Anne-Chris, hoe voel je het?
Ken je het woord euforisch? Oké, dat is echt heel fijn. Ik werd wakker en ik wist dat ik geen borst meer had. Plat was, dat het vast was. Ik altijd heb gebeeld zoals ik van binnen voel. Ik was echt tot het plafond, zeg maar door het plafond vrolijk gewoon.
Het is een soort van dat je vliegt.
Ja.
Je bent echt gewoon super blij.
Dat wil ik ook.
Now, you guys know what I always say. Things like this, honestly, you already know how I feel about it. In a sense where I think it's pure evil. I think it's extremely demonic. I think it's extremely inappropriate that they would have children sit down and watch adults get naked who have cut off their body parts simply because they don't feel like that is their right sex. See, my whole thing is but to children, to indoctrinate children, to expose children to sexuality at such a young age. You see these little kids, that little girl is like, at first when you see it, you're like, huh? Then you realize it's normal. The boy also said, then you realize it's normal. Do you see what's happening? The enemy is so sleek in what he is doing, trying to normalize the idea of homosexuality, transgenderism, the whole ideology of the left, and imposing it on children. And I'm extremely passionate about this topic because I personally love kids. I'm going to be a mother, and the idea of society forcing their demonic ways onto others does not sit well with things. First, I have a lot of questions. I have plenty of questions, and I first want to start off with the parents of these children. Why is it normal? Like, why is it okay for you as a parent to expose your child to child pornography? That's what it is. These people are butt naked. They're telling you how they chopped off their penis and how they chopped off their private parts to little kids. And your kids are sitting there listening to it, and they're saying this is normal. Do you see what the enemy is doing? Like this, there's no coincidence in all of this. And you know what, as believers or as people who don't believe in the ideology of the left, it's not enough for us to talk about it. It's not enough for us to get upset about it. At the end of the day, I think our responsibility, honestly, is to handle it in a place of prayer. Like, let our prayer altars never run out of our cries and our panting and our wailing unto the Lord. The Bible says, if my people who are called by my name will humble themselves and they'll pray, the Lord said that he will hear us and he will heal our land. This nation needs healing. Our world needs healing. And the enemy knows that his time is short. And because he knows that his time is short, he is working overtime. And who is his target audience? The enemy's target audience are children, because they're the most vulnerable. That's exactly what it is. And it's just a sad thing that's going on, that we're exposing children to pornography and even adults. I don't even want to waste all my English on this because it's extremely disheartening. I do want to hear what you have to say. So comment down below. Let me know what your thoughts are. If you think that this is, this is normal and this is something appropriate for kids. Like, what is your thought on this show? Do you think that people in the Netherlands should ban the show from even seeing the time of day? Do you think this show should be canceled? Do you think these producers and the directors, they should be held accountable for pornography, for child pornography in the first place? Like, let me know what you think about all of this. I mean, like, just thinking about it, what I just said, the dots are connecting. The directors, the producers, the person who owns that network where that show is being showcased. It is sad. It is sad, and I feel sad for those children because now they're indoctrinated. They're thinking this lifestyle is normal, and their parents are thinking it's innocent. Oh, let me just expose my child to something like this so they can learn and be exposed. Well, they're being exposed to demonic ways. So let me know what your thoughts are. Comment down below. Share this with parents so they will know, so we can start to have these conversations with our children and let them know how to be awakened, and as believers, how we should be praying and interceding for our children and this generation. I love you, but Jesus loves you so much more.